POV, your child grew up with unrestricted access to the internet. Oh, yeah, no, Freddy, I'll clock in a second. Just warm up the truck for us.
That's my character. I'm the trash man. I come out, I throw trash all over the ring, and then I start eating garbage.
We commonly use NERF as an umbrella term for pretty much anything that does foam flinging or foam flinging adjacent, much to the chagrin of self-righteous idiots everywhere. Remember, if it doesn't have the NERF logo on it, it's just sparkling Hasbro. And because of this, when you're shopping online and you type in NERF, you're gonna see some wild stuff. But how do you know if it's actually any good? Those pictures? Probably AI. Those reviews? Paid actors. But remember, regardless of how much it costs, it's always a great gift. This is just a fraction of things you will see time and time again when you shop for NERF blasters online. So I'm gonna play the role as the garbage man, and I'm gonna dumpster dive into the internet, pull out some fresh blasters, some you may have seen, some you may have never seen, and find out if it's trash or treasure. Many of them will be far too expensive and massively disappointing. However, I'm sure there's more than a few out there that are actually worth the price of admission. And in this first episode of NERF Dumpster Diving, I found this, or rather it was posted in my Discord. The JakMean blaster. The name might not mean anything because these kind of products are always licensed and sold by all sorts of randomly generated nonsensical names like Keywords to Fields and .hack. But not only is this thing under $13 on Amazon, but I actually found this exact same blaster on Walmart.com for $11. And with the amount of stuff that's in here, it basically already paid for itself if you just wanted a blaster-shaped object. But first, let's take a look at the Amazon listing because that's always one of the fun parts. The electric automatic toy foam soft bullets toy blaster, 150 darts, 220 capacity dart cartridge, toy gift for kids, boys, girls, gray premium edition. Just rolls off the tongue for a mighty sum of $12.99. High performance blasting, designed with kids age 8 and up above in mind, this automatic soft bullet toy unleashes each bullet at a sport grade velocity, ensuring high speed action with a thrilling gameplay experience. We will test this. Abundant accessories, this toy gun set comes with full accessories, tactical vest, goggles, 2 pieces, 20 darts magazines, 150 soft bullets, green dot sight, side scan holographic rail flashlight. Children can engage in thrilling dart blaster battles with friends and family. The abundance of accessories ensures non-stop fun and excitement. So not only are we getting the blaster, we're getting all this other stuff as well, again for $13, but it gets better. Extended playtime with rechargeable battery. Say goodbye to the hassle of disposable batteries with our rechargeable battery feature. Children can enjoy extended play sessions without interruptions, enhancing their playtime experience. Kids tactical vest, equipped with a vest, dart pouch, tactical mask, and wristband, providing ample space, yada yada. Ideal gift option. Looking for the perfect gift that combines fun and learning? Yeah, that's gonna be ubiquitous between pretty much every single blaster we would ever look at. It's always the perfect gift. JakMean, now we get a brand name, since it's made from high quality safe materials, abundant accessories, ideal gift option, blazing speed and long range with extended playtime. Experience the thrill of rapid fire action like never before. High performance blasting, retractable gun stock, infrared sight, that's a laser, and motor switch, very important. Enough soft bullets for endless fun. Large capacity magazine meets your firepower needs. Says theirs comes with 20 bullets max, others only hold 8 to 12. Stay in the game longer with extended battery life. It says others are not environmentally friendly, need to be replaced frequently, but theirs has a rechargeable battery, extended playtime, environmental protection, and more powerful motor. Since we've got the premium edition here for the princely sum again of $13, we're supposed to get 150 pieces of ammo, 1 blaster, 2 magazines, 2 rechargeable batteries, 2 chargers, a muzzle attachment, a vest, a wristband, a pouch, a face mask, safety glasses, flashlight, a laser sight, and a red dot optic. And it is always the ideal gift option. This listing has 1 review from the United States, says great deal overall, really good for the price, only complaint that it says it's a premium edition that's meant to come with some kind of sight attachments, but the 2 I got did not have them. All darts, both blasters, and 2 batteries and cables for each are all there, just no form of sights. Not a big deal, but it's kind of a bummer for the kids. 4 stars for that, though. I feel like that was a pretty softball review myself. Get ready for the money shot. Oh, you can't even really see anything. We got a thing, we got a a sight thing that sounds broken, a magazine thing, a big black thing, various things, another magazine thing, 2 rechargeable batteries with 2 charger cables that are USB, another thing, the blaster itself, and honestly that looks pretty cool, so I'm kind of excited, and lots of the world's worst FVJs, and some toilet paper with instructions on it. Notice, avoid aiming at the face. Children under 6 years old should play with the gun under adult supervision. Please do not shoot human and animals. Thank you for purchasing our electric toy gun. Our products come with a 1-year warranty. If you encounter any problems, please contact us through Amazon Messenger. We will solve your problem promptly within 24 hours. I almost feel like we should test that. And yeah, this is a lot of, oh, some of these are sticky darts. We don't see sticky darts often enough. I mean, just the darts themselves, Hasbro would charge you over $12 for. But I want to point out, I not only paid $13 for the blaster, but it came with a rechargeable battery. It came with 2 rechargeable batteries. And would you look at that? Even at this low price, they can include 2 magazines, Hasbro. By the way, I'm not immune to the fact that after this video comes out and they start getting a bunch of looks at their listing, they're gonna jack the prices up. But hey, while you're going down there to click on the link, even though you don't know if this blaster even works or not yet, please do that algorithmic garbage to help the channel grow. And if you're gonna buy one, use the link in the description because it's an affiliate link and I get a kickback for it, which I use to buy trash like this. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So the blaster itself really wants to be Tracer's pistol from Overwatch. You can tell it's a flywheel blaster because it's got the rev trigger, a firing trigger, and a mag release. It's got Picatinny spec rail up at the top, including a strife-style door that, oh, it actually does lock in. Cool, and you can actually see through it. Muzzle up here, the front, that is, wow, would you look at that? We found an N-strike muzzle attachment point, which means this little guy is an N-strike muzzle that, oh, wanted to break when I put it on there. That just doesn't look right to me. I guess it's kind of cool. It basically looks like one of the modulus barrel extensions just kind of stretched out. I wouldn't be surprised if that's literally what it is. Oh my god. Oh. I think you could hear it cracking right there. Yeah, the actual quality of it is extremely light, is extremely cheap. I could literally break this thing with my hands. We got our extendable stock. Here's the release button. I thought the recon stock was bad. It is technically multi-positional. There are Nerf stocks that are better than this. I mean, you gotta wonder how things bad actually are, because this is like a stock for newborn infants. So you can imagine like shooting out of your mom and the doctor's like, here, take this, cover me. Like that's the first task you're given instead of like trying to exist.
Oh man, it's bright out here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's awful, but thankfully we can just remove it, which you'll probably want to do, because now it's actually usable. We've got a flashlight. This looks like an on-off, and it's brighter than any of the ones Hasbro has ever made. Just a single LED though. What's really cool is it's got like this spring-loaded Picatinny thing on it, which is kind of nice. I kind of wish we'd get more stuff like that, because we're not dealing with actual firearm recoil. Yeah, that's fine. This thing is already broken and has lots of rattling going on in it, but it does have a tab, unlike the flashlight. So if I pull that out, oh my gosh, there's a single tiny green LED. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, we can put it on there, but you're not ever gonna want to actually use it. Perfect. And in this little goodie bag, we've got an angled Picatinny rail. Heck yeah. This one has an actual screw though. This is the thinnest plastic you have ever seen. I'm gonna pull that off so we can have our backup sight. Which, yeah, it's trash, it's landfill fodder, but, I mean, a kid's gonna have fun with that. He can customize his blaster like all of them Call of Duties. This little guy is also a twist. He says. Oh no. There is no tab in this one, but it does. You can't see anything through that, man. I'll give him props though. You can barely go to McDonald's and get a functional toy with an LED in it nowadays. Yeah, I think that's gonna work a little bit better for our purposes. Now I'm operating. Put our muzzle attachment back on. Reattach our stock because we hate ourselves. And yeah, for $12, I don't even know if I can thrift a toy that is this much fun, and we haven't even looked at the blaster function yet. Double stacked magazines. You heard me right. This is what clues me in that this blaster has been around for a little while, but I've never personally got my hands on one. But for 13 bucks, heck yeah, I'm gonna buy it, and it came with 2 of them. These are obviously proprietary magazines, but I don't see why you couldn't probably use short darts with this, and we'll have to test that. So where even is the battery storage on this beast? Bottom of the grip, secured by a single Phillips screw. All right, and we charged the blaster off screen. You just plug it into a USB outlet. Don't plug it into a computer because it could be loaded with malware. It has a red light, and then when it's fully charged, it has a green light. And this little dial right here is how you turn the thing on and off. Doesn't make any noise yet, so hopefully that is the on position. It is not. Please work. Did you hear that? That's already pretty much better than every single flywheeler that I've ever used that was from Hasbro. That's really good. That's fast. That's snappy. It's got a little bit of a wind down time because they don't have motor braking on there, but that's actually really good. What's the fire rate like? If darts even come out the barrel, this thing's already well worth the money. Holy crap, I need to buy another one. The standard looking darts are FVJs. They are super hard plastic. Holy crap. You know, for kids. And yeah, it loads just like a Worker Dominator, which is pretty cool. Nobody's really tried the double stack mag since Worker tried, and honestly, it kind of worked sometimes. As some of you know, I'm a big fan of the Worker Dominator. There's a 3D printed kit that converts one to short darts with its own 3D printed magazines that I did print out. I just have to find the courage and overcome the laziness to install it. So let me know if that's something you want to see. Or we'll never need to do that because this thing exists and it only costs like 13 bucks. Free shipping for Prime members. All right, I'm sure those motors are going to get bogged down, but let's see if it can even leave the mag. That was incredible. Full stop. It's $12. I was fully expecting this thing to not work. I wasn't sent this from the company. I bought it myself. And not only would a kid have an insane amount of fun with this thing, but it's actually usable as like a sidearm for HVZ. But here's a 15 rounder, and yeah, it's way shorter. I've got a couple of stragglers when it comes to short darts up here. So I wonder, it might need to have like the pusher extended, but let's see if it can do this at all. I will be floored if this thing works. I'm expecting it not to. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately, the pusher is just barely too short, which could be fixed by super gluing basically anything to the front of it. You just have to make sure that all your darts are located towards the front of the mag. But that is a very simple mod if you wanted to go that route. Look, man, I'm sorry, I was just working on my side hustle here. But, you know, while you're around, would you mind chronographing this blaster for us? Yeah, it's in his contract now. I have to ask for consent. All right, give it up for Freddy. Lowering table. All right, and with that rapid rate of fire, this will show us how easy it is to get single shots off. So we'll make sure that the motors are at their maximum rev time to give us the highest FPS. But also we'll check out the rate of fire because that's faster than pretty much any stock Nerf blaster. Well, that was 2, but that was 99 apparently. 98.8. 98.4. 122.6. 91.6. I honestly can't really single fire this. It's really sensitive. 105. 109.3 feet per second. Do I have to say anything? Yeah, actually I do. These are hard-tipped darts. These have no give. At those velocities on bare skin, let alone at that rate of fire, imagine all those hitting in the same spot. Yeah, I wouldn't let your children have unsupervised access to this because they hit somebody in the eye, it could cause permanent damage pretty easily. Stock Nerf can do that. All right, I forgot about this garbage because I'm not a kid, but oh, we're clearly not trying to save the planet here. Man, I could have gotten like a mannequin head I could put there and just point blank it with the glasses to see if they survive. That would be really funny. I can't see crap out of these, Captain. Imagine if I did the rest of the video like this. This is the armband. It holds foam darts. Technically, it would work like this. It wouldn't be great. The pouch and our super cringe neck thing. Is it stretchy? It is stretchy. POV, you said my waifu wasn't best girl. There's somebody out there that thinks this is cool. But I'm more or less surprised that if I truly wanted to, oh my god, there's even a carabiner on it. POV, your child grew up with unrestricted access to the internet. Yeah, I'm actually surprised this works. It honestly shouldn't, but I mean, it totally works. That's terrifying. All right, I'm already tired of this. I'm not trying to steal PSR's fit. So let's not mix words here. This thing is about as cheap as it could possibly get, and somehow they charge even less money for it. I have pretty small hands, but the grip is rather okay comfortable. The stock is what gets in the way the most. This is functionally useless, although you can easily remove it, so can't fault it too much for that. As you saw during the chronograph footage, it's actually really hard for me to single fire this. Like, if you just barely tap it, I think you could do that. But in the middle of an actual Nerf battle, I don't think you're going to be able to, so just consider it burst fire or full auto only. The rev trigger's pretty bad. You could probably do with some lubrication and maybe shaving off some plastic to make that a little bit better to use. Mag release is pretty okay. I mean, it almost can freely drop mags, but the plastic quality is horrible. This thing is not gonna take some abuse. The attachments, like, they're cute, they're fun, they technically function, but consider you're basically buying the darts, you get all this stuff for free with it. Really hard to complain. They're unusable, don't get me wrong. You can't even see through this one, but it's fun. And then you've got the end strike muzzle attachments on top of that. It's too bad it didn't come with an end strike stock though. They could have easily like fit the little part in there and just had this stock go over it. Just giving you some ideas, China. But that mag capacity, that rate of fire, that velocity, that rechargeable battery, it's not the smoothest rate of fire, and you can tell it's really pushing itself. Wow. Not only is it an incredible value, not only is it incredibly fun, it is almost practical. I wouldn't trust my life to this in Humans vs. Zombies if I was a human player, but as like a sidearm or something, it would be fantastic. It's rather compact for what it is. There's not a whole lot of fat to trim. It's under HVC spec, 20 round mags, and I mean, at that price point, you could buy 3 of them for the price of like 1 Nerf blaster. Have all the mags or rechargeable batteries you will ever need. The darts could be an issue because again, these are like 2/3 length darts. But if I was selling this, you could make like a 3D printed cutting jig and just throw it in the box and tell people, hey, have dad grab a box cutter and put your old darts in this thing and you can make them like our darts. Or you could modify the pusher so it could shoot short darts. There's a lot of options here. I mean, the value is quite frankly insane. I'm sure they will double the price of this after this video. I'm almost positive of it. At 18 or 20 bucks, as long as I was guaranteed that the one I got worked, then I could still see that being a rational price for this kind of thing. Above that, no. And that's the thing. I'm pretty sure when these came out, people were charging like $35, $50 for them. And for that, there's just no way, man. I'm not saying at that price you can't make it worth it to you, but 20 USD is about the price point where I say this is still a pretty good deal. But at 13 bucks, I can't believe it even showed up, let alone actually had internals inside. And all this extra stuff on top of it, I feel like I robbed somebody. For a first-time Nerf flywheeler, you could do so much worse.